it going? It's so good to see you. So I want to kind of show you our schedule for today. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a check-in and talk about how we're feeling in the mood meter. The second thing I'm pretty excited about is we're going to do a new music song. It's a science song about liquids, solids, and gases, and I'm feeling pretty excited about it. And next, we have a question, because we're going to do a science experiment, and our question is, what happens when we mix baking soda and vinegar together? And I want you to think a little bit about solids, liquids, and gases. Think about what happens, and if it is a solid, a liquid, a gas, or maybe two of those things. Okay, so our first thing is the check-in on the mood meter. So I'm gonna get the mood meter out, which is right here. And you know, I'm feeling a little bit in the green and a little bit in the yellow today. I'm feeling really excited about this new song to share with you. And I'm feeling happy because I really enjoy doing science. I'm trying something new, and that's pretty exciting for me. This is an experiment I haven't done for a while. So I'm excited to see what happens. And I have some food coloring. So I'm excited to see what happens when we have food coloring and vinegar and baking soda. Okay, so I'm going to go back to our schedule. And we did a check-in on the mood meter. So this is a time to kind of think about how you're feeling. Are you feeling in the green, the red, the yellow, or the blue? How's your body feeling right now? Okay, so we did the first thing on our schedule. So I am going to erase that. Joop, joop, joop. Next, we are going to sing a new song, which I am feeling pretty excited about. I kind of wanted to show you on here, before we do our song, some different solids, liquids, and gases. So in here, I have some teacher writing that says the word solid. And I have a flagpole, which is a solid, a wheel, which we kind of see on cars or different toys that we have. A bulldozer is a solid, and a train is a solid. Next, I have some more teacher writing, and this says liquid. And some things that are liquids are water or waterfalls, the ocean, lake, or rivers have water, which is a type of liquid. Liquids can also be orange juice or milk. Those are some things that we drink that are liquids. And some gases. When you boil water, you might see steam. That's something called water vapor. And that's a picture of some water vapor. And then when you take a big deep breath in, let's all do that together right now. And let it out. You're breathing in and out gas. Okay, so are you guys ready for our new song? I'm feeling pretty excited about this.
Stand up, get ready to move like a state of mind. Right to the groove, then think and say what state of matter it is. Solid, liquid, gas. Move your arms and hands like a waterfall. A waterfall is a
liquid.
Stand up straight like a flagpole. A flagpole is a solid. Wiggle your fingers up like water vapor. Water vapor is a gas. Roll your arms around like a wheel. A wheel is a solid. Let's have more fun and move. Breathe in deep and blow out air. Air is a gas. Push piles of dirt like a bulldozer. A bulldozer is a
solid.
Surf and ride the waves in the ocean. The ocean is a liquid. choo-choo like a train. A train is a
solid.
Look all around every day. Observe and think. Is it a solid,
a liquid, or a gas?
Is it a solid, a liquid, or a gas? Is it a solid, a liquid, or a gas? Let's be friends.
Okay, so preschoolers, we learned in that song about solids, liquids, and gases. So I want you to be thinking about when we do this experiment, what the ingredients are, and if they are solids, liquids, or gases. Thumbs up if we can do that. I think you can. So check it out. We sang our special new science song, so I'm going to erase that. And the last thing that we have is our experiment. And our question is, what happens when we mix vinegar and baking soda? So I'm going to show you my schedule. This is my schedule. And it says that I am going to get baking soda, put baking soda on plate, put vinegar in cups, put food coloring in cups with vinegar. I'm going to think, what will happen? What do I notice? I'm going to make a wondering statement. I wonder if it's going to be purple or green or yellow. I wonder if it's going to foam or become fizzy. Then we are going to put the vinegar and the baking soda together. And then we're going to think, is it a solid? Is it a liquid? Is it a gas? What do I see? What do I hear? What does it feel like when I touch it? Okay. So the first thing here says, get baking soda. So I'm going to show you my ingredients. I have a tray. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can for sure see this. So I have a tray right here. And I have some food coloring on my tray. I have green and I have red. I have 2 cups that I'm going to put right here. I have vinegar. I have baking soda. I have a plate. I have a spoon. And those are my ingredients. So the first thing it said is to put baking soda on our plate. So I'm going to get my plate out. I'm going to put it on my tray. And I am going to pour some baking soda. I'm going to put a bit more. Okay. And the next thing it says is put vinegar in cups. So I'm going to get my cups and I'm going to get my vinegar and I'm going to pour my vinegar in the cups. 1 cup, 2 cups. And then next it says get food coloring and put food coloring in the cups. So I'm going to put 2 drops. 1, 2. And then I'm going to put some drops in this one as well. 1, 2. And I'm noticing, I'm going to make some observations. I'm noticing that the vinegar is a liquid and it turned a color. It turned red. And this one turned green. And the baking soda is a solid. Okay, so it says next, we are going to mix them together. I'm going to do it at the same time. I'm going to do some red vinegar and some green vinegar at the same time. We're going to see what happens. I want you to be paying attention to what sounds you hear, what colors you see, what things may be bubbling or not. This would be a good time to make a prediction. I think that it's going to stay a solid. I think that when we mix it together, it's going to stay a solid. That's my prediction. I wonder what your prediction is. Okay, I'm going to pour it in now. I see bubbles. I hear fizzing. Wow. I see some green and some red. I'm going to stir it around a little bit and see what happens. Looks like the fizzing is kind of slowing down. There's just little bubbles now. What happened? When vinegar and baking soda meet together, they make a gas. That's the bubbles and the fizzing you heard. The gas is called carbon dioxide. So when you take a big deep breath in and let it out, the air that you're letting out is carbon dioxide. So what vinegar and baking soda do when they meet is the same thing you do when you breathe out. And that is a gas, which you remember learning about in our new science song. So now I'm going to make some observations. I still see a few little bubbles, but it's both a solid and a liquid. So there's parts of the baking soda that are at the bottom, and they're still a solid. And then there's vinegar at the top, which is a liquid. So it is both a solid and a liquid now. Earlier, when vinegar and baking soda were first meeting, they did something called a chemical reaction. That means that when they touch each other, something big and exciting usually happens. And that was the fizzing. And they made something. They made carbon dioxide. So if we look at our science question, what happens when we mix vinegar and baking soda together? What happened? Does anybody remember? Yeah, baking soda and vinegar made carbon dioxide. That's pretty cool. I learned something new today. This was pretty fun. So let's check out our question. Did we answer it? Yeah, we learned that when vinegar and baking soda mix, they make a gas. And when the gas slows down and is done, or like the chemical reaction has stopped, then it is both a liquid and a solid. We learned a lot of different things today. That was pretty exciting. Well, this was the end of Science with Teacher Vera. I will see you guys again next week. Bye!